Hey guys, it's your girl Tamika, your online hair care teacher, and I'm back again with yet another hair video. And this time I'm going to be doing something to my hair. So 2021 was not kind to my hair. It was a year of setbacks. And so now it's 2022 and I'm getting ready to whip my hair back into shape. So instead of me doing my normal protective styles, which is usually wigs or weaves or something like that where I hide my hair completely, I decided to do a semi-protective style. And today I'm going to be showing you how I do mini twists on my hair. If you want to get your hair healthy and retaining length for 2022, I'll list my classes, courses, and ebooks below so you can go check them out. My hair texture is fine 4A with some 4C in the back, and my hair is mostly medium porosity, but there's a couple of areas on my head that are low porosity. I'll be starting off with freshly shampooed and deep conditioned hair, and I'll blow it out on medium to medium high heat. I don't want it too straight, I want more fluff. And so this is how my hair looks after I've blown it out, just exactly how I want it. Perfectly stretched and not too straight. I'm going to be using lock-in gel and the Melanin Twist Elongating Style Cream. And I'll put links to the products that I use in the video in the description box below so you can go check it out. I'm going to add a little oil to my hair to soften it up even further and make it a little bit more manageable because I'm going to be manipulating it a lot to get the partings. So I'm sure y'all know that parting your hair is one of the hardest things to do when you're doing your own hair. Like getting the part straight can be super challenging. So I have my special parting comb that I'm using, and hopefully this will help me get it exactly to how I need to be so I won't have to keep parting over and over again. All right, let's see how that looks. Not too bad for the first try. So I know I'm supposed to be doing mini twists on my hair, but my back section tends to be fine and break a lot, and so I didn't want to make the sections too small. So I was a little bit running scared, and so I went ahead and just parted it bigger. And what I'm going to do is I went ahead and put a little bit of lock-in gel on there just to separate it out and to get it to smooth down a little bit. I did find out that as time went on, I did use a lock-in gel in other sections and I didn't like the feel of it. So you'll see, like in the course of the video, like halfway up, I stopped using it. So I'm just going ahead and twist my hair using the rope twist method. And I did apply a little bit of the Melanin Twist Elongating Cream on there as well. And I'm just going to continue twisting down until the twist is complete. And I'm using the rope method all the way down to the bottom of the strands. And once I get to the end, I'm going to go on ahead and curl the hair around the end of my finger so it'll kind of curl up just a little bit and stay in place. And I'll also put a little bit more product on the ends too. Repeat the same thing on the other side. So one thing I did notice is that after I did my hair that the partings were too big and it looked kind of weird when the other twists were mini, so I went ahead and redid the back and put more sections in. So here I am again, attempting another time to get the part as close to perfect as I can without using a mirror. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all I cheated, because after I parted it on camera, I went into my big mirror in my bathroom just to make sure that it was straight. And I took a smaller comb and got the part straight, because I don't mind some crooked in parts, but I don't want it so crooked where it just looks super bad. I mean, I actually have to wear this hairstyle out. But look, ma, no mirror. I actually did it okay. But I did go back and clean up a little bit. So I'm doing a checkerboard style on each section that I part off. And I'm actually, I know you can see it, I'm doing every other twist. And so I'm putting the lock and lock on there. I'm also putting the twisting cream on there, and I'm rope twisting it down. And rope twist is basically when you just twist your hair first and then twist. So it takes a lot of practice to get it, but you can get it. But yeah, and so I'm doing every other section, and when those sections are finished, I'm going back and doing the other sections like a checkerboard. So you have your dark checkers and you have your light checkers, and so I'm kind of treating my hair like that to make it a lot easier for me to style and not get my hairs caught up with each other. And here's another example of how it looks. And so I'm going to twist the section on the right first. I'm going to skip the section next to it, and I'm going to twist the section on the left. I hope I'm not confusing anybody by saying all that. I'm hoping the illustration lets you see exactly what I'm talking about, but it just makes it easier for me. I can get kind of wonky and awkward when it comes to doing hair, and my brain thinks differently when it comes to like styling hair sometimes. Just trying to make it more efficient for me so I can get through it quicker. And y'all, don't let this video fool you. This twisting seemed like all day. And so when I get to the front, I put some of the lock and gel, whatever you call the gel. I keep wanting to call it something else. The lock and gel on my edges and smoothing back, and I twist all the way down. And I'm applying the Melanin twist elongating cream to every section, and at the ends of the sections too. And I'm curling it around the ends. And so it looks like I'm about halfway there. And I'm doing checkerboard again, which is very helpful, especially since I'm not using a mirror when I'm twisting my hair. So it just makes it a lot easier to do it. And I'm using the rope method on all of these sections. And just, if you don't know how to do the rope method, then I'm pretty sure there's some videos out there to show you how to do it, but it's really easy. One thing I find that's not easy is trying to twist your hair in a different direction. It's like my fingers only want to go in one direction. So twisting in another direction is really awkward, and it takes me longer to do it when I go the opposite direction that I'm comfortable in. And so of course in the front, I put a little bit of lock and gel in the front, and I twist it down. And I'm pretty much repeating the same thing over and over again until I get to the top of my head. And once I get to the top of my head, I'll show you what I do when I get there. There's the checkerboard again. Yep, and you can really see it there. Now I'm going to go in and finish that, and that's what it looks, the checkerboard. And it kind of gives me a little bit more fullness too. That's the reason why I like to do that, because my hair is very fine. And so I have one cross section there so I can make the top even. It's kind of like a dome in a sense. Looks like an igloo, if you can see it. And that just kind of make the top section even. That way I can make even parts on the top. So I'm just going to part down the middle. That way I can have two even sides. Well, as even as I can get it, as even as I can see. And I'm going to put a little gel on there just to separate it out. I kind of wish I hadn't used it there because I put too much and it clumped up a little bit, but that's okay. Just trying to make sure that part is straight. I don't like my part wonky in the front. So on the first section, I clip the other section to the side. On the first section, I'm just going to part in the front, and I'm going to make two sections there and put a little gel on there just to smooth it out, make it look more, fresh and clean. And I'm going to part that in half, and then I'm going to go ahead and twist my hair. And I'm going to attempt to twist it going backwards. Depending on which side I'm on, it can be really awkward for me because I'm having to reverse my thinking. But in the front, I want to always have my twist going backwards. A little bit more cream, and then twisting backwards again. And y'all, I'll be wearing this hairstyle for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to take it out, shampoo, deep condition my hair. I may do the style again, I may do something else, but whatever style I do next, if it's not the mini twist, I'll go ahead and do another video on it so you guys can see, because I want you guys to stay updated on what's going on with my hair. And I also have a video that I'm going to create that's going to tell you exactly what my setback was for 2021. It's major. Okay, and so I'm pretty much just making the partings. I'm parting the section in half. I'm like making a parting, I guess they're made about 1 inch, and then I'm parting it in half and then twisting. And then once I get to the ends, I'm going ahead and curl it around my fingers, put a little bit more product on there, curl it around my fingers so it can kind of like curl up a little bit so it'll stay better. And y'all, I made this video about a week and a half ago, and I've been wearing my hair, and I absolutely, positively am enjoying it. This is a really great protective style for me, and it's easy, and I can really monitor my hair and see exactly what's going on with my hair instead of it being tied up and unseen for 2 months at a time. And this will help me be able to do the things I need to do and catch any issues I might have ahead of time, before it turned into like this really big setback where I have to cut off a lot of hair. I don't want that to happen. Not ever again. I did have to cut a lot of my hair, and I'm in the process of cutting more hair, but I'm just kind of babying my hair into it. But I'm actually documenting everything, and I'll have a video on that really, really soon. So doing the same thing on the other side, the exact same thing on the other side, and the two sides are pretty even, so it's pretty easy to do everything the same. And this is the last one. So remember, I'm rope twisting, and I'm adding the cream to my hair, the product to my hair, and twisting, rope twisting all the way down. And then when I get to ends, I'm curling it around. This was a really simple to do hairstyle, and I suggest anyone who is interested in a semi protected style to do this, because you don't need anything in your hair to do it. And so now I'm finished, and my hair's soft and moisturized and protected, and I love it. I love this style. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some oil to my scalp. Oops. That way I can have my scalp all nourished, and that feels really good. I'm just going to massage it in just a little bit. And I'll put the link to all the products below in the description box. Okay, I'm all finished, and this is my elongated mini twist. I love it. They look great. I'm so excited for 2022. Okay, guys, love you. See you later.